Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. Whoa! And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
Well, it seems like we say the same thing, doesn't it, going into every season? And it's part of being the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. There's no bigger spotlight in sports. The pressure is on you from day one, and Dak Prescott has never shied away from any of it. So can he get back healthy? Can he be out there for all the regular season games? Because when he's been healthy and that group around him has been intact, they're a perennial playoff contender. Can they get back to that? I think that's what everyone around the league is wondering. And a lot of that success down in Dallas is...
This crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field.
Previous play is under review.
What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be. So that challenge, a successful one. The play action. It's Prescott. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Riley Moss, the corner, is there to end it.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Left side, caught by Lamb.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try.
A 57-yard attempt.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. 2nd season now for Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level.
The 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
from the 29. Here's 2nd and 8. And it's caught out wide on the RPO. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
From the shotgun, here's Nix.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback, and when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
On 4th down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to kick it away. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. Now Prescott to the outside, looked in by Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's down. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Got a man, that's Tolbert. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's good.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 3-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Cowboy 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and goal, Dallas.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
To the air again. Prescott. That is caught. Back corner of the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. Cowboys are out to a 10-0 lead.
Broncos, nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Broncos offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession, and nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. It's the third pick of the 2017 draft. Solomon Thomas gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll try to run for it. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Next, from the gun. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's now 10-3.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to take over just before the half. They had that field goal in the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Dallas.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
A gain of 14. First down, Cowboys.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hanson, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable, and just line up and snap it again.
2nd and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
13 yards on
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Denver first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he will score! Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. Broncos will tie things up. It's now 10-10. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Cowboys offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At the 25-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Prescott now. Crazy. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to be 4th down.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. About all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Nix. He's got room past the 25. He's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. It covers 51 yards.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
He'll step up and run this.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. They send Sutton in motion. On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page. And when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Another try, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
You certainly don't want to be wasting downs at this stage of the game, but with nothing open, I can't really blame him. There was really nowhere to go with the ball. You don't want to start throwing into tight coverage, and he just has to simply throw that one away.
Now, a big 3rd down. Throwing is Nix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to grab a late lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Quick throw on target to Pickens. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. This pass right side caught by Lamb. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one.